Alright, guys. This is Kino. I have just got my Hapog HD PBR about a day or so ago and set everything up because there's no place hiring here. So I can maybe have a job. Now, I am actually thankful to one person at least. My friend AcidGlow. He suggested this, and I'm very thankful for my fiance for buying this for me, as my 20th birthday has passed not too long ago. It was the 21st of April, actually. Now, for my first big project on here, I thought I'd kick it a bit old school, go back to the PS2 era, pick up a good game that I wanted to play, and kick it off with Devil May Cry 3. Now, I picked up the HD collection because I do not have a PS2 to play this, and I don't have my games anymore anyway. So, picked up the HD collection, and it's the same games you would expect from the PS2 era. Same thing and all that good shit. It's still the same game. That's all you guys gotta know. It's still the same game. The HD collection, they have they have some special artwork where you pick up the main menu at the very main menu screen when you pick a game, and they have all the music there too, so it's a bit of a music player. You can go through the menus while listening to any of the music from any of the games. You don't have to unlock any of that shit. Now all the unlockables are still there in the games. I think the only thing that might not work is the cheat codes, but I haven't tried it. The only other difference is that there's 99 achievements in the game, 33 for, each one. And yes, this includes, Disc 2 does not have, Devil May Cry 2 does not have its own set, it's all within 2, but you have to play through the second disc, which, it's all on one disc, but you select which character to play as at the beginning for DMC2. Enough about that one, though, we're on 3. Now, I didn't know what to do, so I asked a couple friends, and a couple of my friends on Facebook voted, first one, Devil May Cry 3. I think I'm either going to do Chrono Trigger or Resident Evil 4 next. When all this is done, I have not decided. Well, with some help from another friend, I decided that I am going to actually do this on hard mode through the game that I already have. So you guys are going to get to see my Dante in all of his glory, and all of his, and all of my screw-ups on hard mode. Because it's been a couple weeks since I played. Now, the reason I'm doing it like this is because a lot of people do fresh playthroughs straight off the, you start off with nothing. You're going straight off the bat, nothing there. It's just like you freshly started the game. I wanted to do something a little bit different. I wanted to show you, the power of Dante starting. Now, the game does get ridiculously hard, but that is Devil May Cry for you. So, I'm going to do a commentary walkthrough of this entire game. Yes, this means over the cutscenes, but I gotta mess with this thing so that you can at least hear a little bit over my voice. Now I'm going to be using every style. Every mission, I'm going to switch my style. Switch up the style, give you a fresh coat of paint for each one, and maybe I'll even go to my maxed out one. I might show you Trickster, since Trickster is my personal favorite. But for this mission, probably this next one for the second one, because both of them are extremely short, I'm probably going to stick with Swordmaster. So you're going to get to see, Dante and all of his swordsmanship for whatever that was worth. What else is there to say? I don't know how many people actually saw my stuff, but way back when I'd actually, I've had this YouTube account for years now, and I did do something a while back on it. I did a bunch of Sonic 3 walkthroughs that I deleted off of YouTube because I could not finish them. I could not finish them because I had a lot of computer troubles a while back. My computer died on me, and I got a new one, and this works, thankfully. So, no, with all that in there, yeah, I'm happy. I actually might pick up those Sonic runs. I'm just going to do them off the XBLA rather than off the Genesis emulator on my computer. might as well put the Hapog to use. Now, going to the styles here for Devil May Cry, there's a total of 6 styles. 2 you get from boss fights, and the other 4 you start with. The 4 you start with are Trickster, Swordmaster, Gunslinger, and Royal Guard. So let's talk about those first. Swordmaster is basically your sword class, your melee class, if you want to call it a class. Dante has special skills for his melee weapons as the style goes up. For instance, he starts off with one where he spins the sword around in a circle, and he also starts off with a skill called Aerial Rave, where you can jump up and you mash that B button on the 360 controller B button, and you can perform a aerial combo. So Swordsman, if you want to get high combo chains easy, that is the best class. I can get, triple S combos with every weapon in the game without it, but it is a big help. It's a lot easier on my fingers. Now, with Trickster, you get the ability to dodge, which Trickster is nice. Trickster is very nice if you're one of those fighters who just can't stop moving. He's got to keep moving around the battlefield in order to keep everything on their toes. That is the best class to be. Really, there's nothing to say about that other than the fact that it's an evasion class. Yeah, right there I kind of mess up and go DT in Devil Trigger on accident, but then I start off, on a good foot with a couple nice combos there. And that's the sword spin I was talking about. Now, with Royal Guard has to be my least favorite class, but I can use it. It's a block and counter class. You block an attack, you start charging up, and then you hit forward and B, and you can, and there's Aerial Rave anyway. But anyway, then you can unleash the energy that you've stored in a massive attack to help you continue a combo and basically, do heavy damage depending on how much of a charge you have. Really, as much as I like Royal Guard, I don't like it, and part of my reason is because, there's those times where you could, whether you guard or not, you're going to take a hit and it's going to kill you because your life is just that low, and you may not have the luxury of a Devil Trigger. And now, if you have the luxury of Devil Trigger at all points in time, then by all means, or if you prefer that class anyway, by all means, go ahead and use it. I'm just saying, this is my opinion here. Now, the last one's Gunslinger. Gunslinger's nice, especially if you're one of those, if you're one of those people who like to, basically use firearms quite a bit, as he starts off with a move called Twosome Time, where he can fire off Ebony and Ivory, his twin pistols, in 2 different directions. He'll fire one at one enemy, like for instance that enemy could be to the side of him, and then let's say another enemy's behind him, he'll actually point the other one behind him and start firing at them like that. So, he's got a couple nice, things for all the class, for all of his styles. The other 2 I will get to on another point, as when I go to use them, I will actually get onto them, or actually get into the end of this video here. Now, I'm not commentating as I play. I'm actually commentating through the software they shipped with the Hapog in order for me to use it and, capture it. So, knowing that, I'm probably not the best commentator out there. I know that for a fact. But I'm going to attempt to do my best to entertain you all. I'm going to, I wouldn't say attempt to be funny. That'll come and go as it pleases. But I will try to be as informative as possible. The only thing I can honestly say that I might not be doing much of is the secret missions, as I don't know where all of them are, and I have a hard time with most of them anyway. So we'll see what happens there. I can't promise anything on that one. Now, yeah, you will see the save screen. I will show my devil rank at the end of each one so that you guys know, where my ranking stands for that level. So, I will be putting up one of these big ones a day and some small videos, throughout the day. But, anyway, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you for Mission 2 sometime tomorrow. So, peace, y'all.